Ooh, what's up everybody? Welcome back to JTube Wrestling, and in today's video, I am back here with another action figure review video. So, in today's video, I am going to be reviewing WWE Elite Series number 80, first time in the line, ERIK, from the Viking Raiders. So, yeah, I'm not sure if there's ever another ERIK Elite, but, yeah, so, in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Elite Series 80 ERIK, and so usually in like a tag team partner I would do like a them both, but unfortunately I do not have a Ivar Elite. Bummer. But so I actually got Shayna Baszler and ERIK for free, and that's when I found that $30 Amazon gift card in my wallet that I've had in there for ages. Technically I got it for free because I didn't spend no money of mine. So, yeah. So I got ERIK and Shayna Baszler for free, but I still have, I believe, 2 more figures coming along shortly. So stay in tune for that. But let that be said, let's get the spinny disc out of the ring, and let's get to reviewing. Alrighty, now that the spinny disc is out of the ring, we can finally review this Elite Series 80 ERIK. So, before we get to reviewing, something that I've been thinking about for quite some time now is I've been doing quite a lot on this setup right here, because you've seen my behind the scenes. If you haven't, go check that out. But you could see my whole arena. It's been like this for the past some months now, probably 9-10 months now, and it's just the same thing over and over again, and I'm kind of getting bored of it. I'm not going to be changing much of it, but I might be adding on a whole new set to the channel, meaning like a figure review set, because I've been doing all of my figure reviews right in the middle of this ring here. I tried to do it without the ring, and I came back to it because I really didn't like it as much. But if like reaching over my camera over here and then like having it in the ring, and the ring ain't the best to like stand some stuff on, because it's like that, not whatever, but you get me. But I've been wanting to move my action figure review videos to another setup, so then it's not just this plain old setup. So that's just a thought that I'm thinking. I'm not sure if I will fall through with that, but for now I'm gonna continue to do my figure reviews with this setup. But maybe sometime in the future I will have me another setup, so then I can do my figure reviews, so then I can get closer shots. Because with me right now doing the box review, I'm hitting the ropes right now. And yes, I could just move the freaking ring, but I'm not really a fan of the ring not being in it. But whatever, she'll work for now. But just to have you guys know that in the future, not like upcoming future, but just far future, I might have a new setup, because it took me a pretty minute just to get this setup up. So whatever, let that be said, let's start off with the box review. So you can see that it's Elite Series 80 right there, WWE logo. So this is the old Elite box, not like the blue current Elite boxes that we get now. So right here we have the ERIK figure right there, Interchangeable Hands. And you can see this was the first time in the line ERIK Elite. So, yeah, with that, I do have basic Series 118 ERIK right here, and you can tell, and I also have basic Series 118 Ivar. So the reason why I got the Elite ERIK, the Ivar one was a whole hell of a lot more expensive, and that didn't fit my budget of $30, and I wanted to get more than just one Elite out of that $30, so I just got an ERIK and a Shayna Baszler. And Ivar was like $45 alone. I'm like, woofda, no bueno. So I do have a basic Ivar and a basic ERIK, but because they are now like a heel faction with, what the hell is their name, Valhalla or something like that. So I just got this ERIK just like, if in future references, if they ever use the Viking Raiders, I have the Elite one, but I also do have an Ivar, which will not be a problem. It's just I did not like using basics in my review videos, but, well, this basic Ivar will do for now, but let that be said, let's not get off track, and let's, do the box review of this. So you got to see the front, you got ERIK right there on the side, ERIK on this side, and then you got the back right here. ERIK name, all about him, his finisher, his weight, height, career highlights. He has won the Raw Tag Team Championships and the NXT Tag Team Championships. I remember both those moments. And there's some text about whatever's going on there. And then you have the whole Elite 80 series right here. So you got Bayley, Ivar, ERIK, Kevin Owens, Ricochet, and Kyle O'Reilly. I have a Bayley Elite. It's just I don't know which Bayley Elite I got. Oh, I got that Survivor Series Elite Bayley. I never really got one with... I don't have a Bayley with in a series, so... I don't know, I kind of want to pick up a Bayley, even though I got her. I have, I think, like, 2 Kevin Owens Elite. I've been wanting to get the Ricochet Elite, like the current one, and maybe this one, or the most recent one, I should say, and this one, but... Oh well, show off, because I do need to get him before Money in the Bank, because he is involved in Money in the Bank, and other superstars are too, so I might have to invest into that. And Kyle O'Reilly is currently signed to AEW, so I believe in the future they're going to be making him, or have a Kyle O'Reilly AEW action figure, but maybe if they ever make a Kyle, maybe I'll purchase it, maybe I'm not, but... Alrighty, let that be said, I'm actually going to pause the video right here, and I'm going to make a new scene, because you know my history of videos pausing by itself, so I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, scenes are switched here, so now that, that's done, I'll have to be saying, I have a little announcement. There is going to be something that is going to be returning to the channel. Yes, I found the knife. So if you were watching my past videos, I lost the knife and I had to go back to the multi-tool. And now this knife has made its return back to the channel. So now I can finally crack open this ERIK Elite with the trusty old updated knife. So let's get to cracking open. So let's see here. Let's get her open. Oh no, I cut it. Oh, there we go. Close this for safety. Toss her off to the side, and oof, can't wait to get this open. I've always wanted, like, I had my opportunity to get an ERIK and Ivar Elite, and that was like months ago, but never really shot my shot, and I kind of regret it because now I don't have an Ivar, but whatever. But now, let's start off with the accessories. So, like always, starting off with the accessories to build up to the hype of the main event of the action figure review. So right here, we have 2 interchangeable hands right here. We have the, looks like rock and roll hand, interchangeable hand right there. Nice tats right there, detailed tats right there. And then you have a mic holding hand right there with more detailed tats right there. Loving it. And with these, which are very unique about these, is that ERIK, of course, having tatted hands, I will know what is his interchangeable hands. So if I ever need to interchange them and they're in my cluster of interchangeable handbag, I'll know which is his. So that's a bonus. But let's crack open this big, beefy man of a figure. Oh, that stuff is already falling off of him. Oh god, that's brutal. That is brutal. But Jesus, a lot of accessories are popping off. Alright, what? Oh no. Okay, whatever. We're gonna be starting off with accessories right here. So this looks like something that. Oh wow, my whole camera shifted. When the hell did I do that? But alright, I think this came off of his arm right here, and this came on his head. So there's the whole figure review right out of packaging right there. Get a whole 360 right there if you want to check her out. Yes, sir. Looking pretty dope like always. So, let that be said, let's take off the gear right here. So, how do you take this? Oh, there we go. That's very unique about this figure. Alrighty. And that's about... sweet. Alrighty. So, right here looks like the that shoulder strap that he had on his shoulder, I suppose. And then this looks like a little arm cover right there that goes right over his arm, right into his hand. And then looks like this nice headgear right here. I think this, can this come off? Nope, this is all one. So just that long white hair right there, and then the horns coming right out of the side, I believe. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Will I ever use it? Most likely not. If I ever, well, maybe. And I don't know. This is kind of just. It just feels like it's just a basic, because I've had a basic ERIK for so long, and I am not used to having any nice figures like that. So, all right. So let's start off with the head scan. So, different from the basic head scan and this one, they are both Screaming head scans. It looks like they're the same, except the paint right there on the side of their face. Of course, this is going to be more clean. This one is going to be way more cleaner, because I just opened this, and this one I had for years on end. And coming down, the tats are looking pretty tatty, pretty detailed tats right there. Also, this was in the era of the non-double jointed elbows. And then you have the elbow pad right there coming on. Wait, does he have that? I'm assuming. Yeah. So this is basically just this figure in Elite form, except the different paint. Coming down, you have the other interchangeable rock and roll hand, or whatever their hand signal is. I'm just going to say rock and roll hand. And then mic holding hand right there. Coming down, you have that little waist belt right there that he also has right here. But this one is actually more detailed in color, and this one's just all dull and black. The gear, well, I should say they're not totally the same. This basic has more beefier legs. Well, yeah. This basic has more beefier legs. The gear is obviously different, because this has black knee pads and boots, and this is blue and gray gear right here. And this one right here has gray and looks like brownish white gear right there, and has knee pads. What is that color? I really don't know what that color is. It looks like a dark reddish gear right there in black. And then right here, what the hell does that say? B. I don't know. I'm being pretty dumb right now, but yeah. So looking at that, they kind of made ERIK's legs a little scrawny in here, because these ones just make them look like it actually fits the figure. But I don't know. To me, it looks like the legs are way more scrawnier. But let that be said, you can do splits now. This one can only do these types of splits, but I don't know. But God, I keep on bumping the camera. But I don't know. I think I can work with this. Do I wish it came with like a different head scan, because this is like the same exact head scan he used for his basic his 118 basic series head scan. But yeah, gonna like that crunch chest to his figure, because I can finally actually pose him and not just have it stiff like the basic. But that'll happen when you get an Elite. But I don't know. I think it's going to be a grand figure in the collection, like always. Hopefully we get more updated Viking Raiders. We just got recently updated Street Profit. I think it was Elite Series 103 Street Profits. Just got a more recent one of those, because I believe their last Elite was Elite Series 81, I believe. And looks like these guys are in tune for a new figure, especially a Elite one. I'm not sure if they have gotten an Elite since. I doubt it, but I think it's just time that we get a new ERIK Elite, a new Ivar Elite, and possibly a Valhalla Elite. I think that's how you say her name. Really don't know. Or Sarah Logan, or however you want to call it. But I don't know. I think that is pretty neat. Gonna like it here. Gotta find some space on the shelf for him. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Overview of the figure. Look at that 360 right there. So, let that be said. I can get the spinny disc back in the ring, and we can wrap up this video and send you on home. So, let's get the spinny disc back in the ring. Alright, guys, that will wrap up this figure review here. So, I hope you guys liked the video. I think it was very cool video, I suppose, because getting a new figure, especially an Elite or an Ultimate, it just feels good because, like, since the beginning of my collecting, I always collected basics. And ever since that I grew on and started collecting Elites, then basics, it was just very cool to see old basics turn into Elites. And I never thought that I would ever have an Elite ERIK or Ivar. Well, haven't have an Ivar yet, so I'll have to keep on dreaming on that. But I got one half of the Viking Raiders right here in Elite form. But if it ever comes to these guys ever being in a predictions video, I will indeed put in this basic series 118 Ivar. Or if they ever get new, if they ever get any new Viking Raider Elites, I will maybe consider, but that's why I kind of held off on Ivar, as one, because he was spendy, and two, they haven't really been doing much in the WWE much, so that's why I kind of laid off on that, but got the ERIK because he was cheaper, and yeah, because he was cheaper. That's pretty much it. But and also when I was setting up this ERIK on the spinny disc, I figured out that his arms are way more on the Elite form. His arms are way more scrawnier. So somehow they just dimmed down his Elite and made his basic beefy as hell, which is like every other basic kind of. But also I figured out that this basic ERIK does not have colored tattoos, and I don't think I ever realized that, because I don't think they ever colorize tattoos on basics, because I was looking at ERIK's tattoos, and there's some green and some red in there, and I'm like, huh, because looking actually at the interchangeable hands on the basic, if it would actually, like, focus, come on, focus, and she won't focus, but you can tell that there's no color right there. You can kind of see that there's no color on that hand. And when I showed you the interchangeable hands, he had color. So, honestly, that is actually somewhat new. I feel like I've known that, but I really never thought they did that on every single one. But, I don't know. I think I might just be dumb. But, I don't know. So, I actually ordered the ERIK and the Shayna Baszler just honestly a few days ago. And I actually got them quicker than expected. But the two other ones I actually ordered on Ringside Collectibles, and they said they'll be here late June, early July. So I'm really not waiting to. I really can't wait to get those and open those up and review them with you. But and Legacy of the Wrestling Show, I know you are watching this, and I'm gonna probably talk about you every video to come, because you make so much great ideas, and you always comment down below. So, like I said in the past video, I was gonna wait for all the Elites to do a accessories collection, but you know what? I'm gonna be showing you those accessories no matter what in the videos, so I think I might be doing the accessories video sooner than later. So that's something that you can live up to right there and put your post notifications on to watch later. So, yeah, so live up to that. So, let that be said, gotta find him a spot on the shelf, because I just added a new shelf today. I added a women's shelf because my women's collection has been expanding recently. So, kind of I had to put a new shelf in for that. So, one day I'll probably fill you in with a update on the shelf. And also talking about the expansion of my arena. I've been looking at other wrestling figure channels, and I've been seeing that they have an arena, and they also have like a backstage arena. And I'm not really that big to do a backstage, but once I get bigger and I know I'm gonna grow and get bigger eventually, I might consider doing a backstage. But I've kind of wanted to get into like a different setup stage, my surroundings, because of we've been doing the same figure reviews right here in this area, and it's been like a trend recently with this. So I think it's just time to change some things up. I'll keep the arena how it is, and I might have to go and build me a action figure review arena. So then it fits the lighting, and it just works all in, and hopefully it'll work out. If not, I'll just come back to this. But what this chain shirt? But I don't know. I believe that will wrap up the video here. Like always, this figure is gonna be a grand figure to the collection, and I can't wait to get the 2 other elites that I'm looking forward to, because I feel like it's gonna be really cool, because I think the one is a first time elite, and like not a first time in the line elite, but like what I'm saying is my first ever elite of that superstar. And I believe the other one I have, but it's just another action figure of that superstar. So that's all I'm going to give you for the hype. But I don't know, I feel like this video is becoming long as hell. So like always, oh wait, I'm not there yet. I haven't even done my end part. Go like, subscribe, comment down below of what you want me to do in future videos. Legacy, I know you got my back on that one, but I want others to do ideas so then I can get more brains, because the more brains, the better ideas. So let that be said. Adios, goodbye, and see you in the next.